Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly. It's just the word. Allegedly. It's on the street. Allegedly. I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Usher. What in the midlife crisis is this? Girl, I'm sorry, you can put whatever you want on the back of your head. We still looking at the lump and bump in your crotch. I don't know who told him to do this stupid shit. Usher has really been lost. Like, since he's lost his sex appeal, because now he just looks scrawny. He feels lost to me. Like, after Bieber blew up and he done made all that money, it's like, you got all this money, you don't know what to do with it, you keep marrying women that give you mama tea. I need you to find yourself. And some vowel tracks. That shit took 3 hours. It's a world-famous tattoo artist. He met the artist through Jennifer Love Hewitt's husband, of all people. It was done at Dylan Siri Yantra Tattoo Studio on Venice Beach. I mean, he still looks like a fool, but okay. It's a nice-looking piece of art, but... Girl, that ain't you. Does that give you Usher T? It don't give me a Usher T. Maybe... I could see Jada's business with this type of fuckery. Jada's business. But Usher, at least that shit can grow in and nobody has to look at it. Lord, we've got more on Jada's business. So she says, look, there wasn't infidelity in the marriage. There was no cheating. There was no cheating. They never gonna let that one go. They will tell us everything else that they've done. I believe Jada will get on camera and shit, but she will never fess up to Will fucking Dwayne Martin, ever. Or Dwayne fucking Will. I don't know who's the top, who's the bottom. They do give me a verse T. But I want, if that's the business you just can't fess up to, I guess that's fine. She said there have been other betrayals of the heart, that have been far bigger than any infidelity situation ever could. So are you saying that he lust in his heart for Dwayne Martin, kind of like on Striking Vipers, where it's like, he ain't fucking you, he ain't attentive with the kids, he's just thinking about Dwayne and that bus, and it's not an affair physically, but it's an affair of the heart? That kind of affair. Or like when you was leading August Alsina around by his nostrils. Like that? Like those kind of affairs? Okay. Emotional affairs. Will wasn't able to bring himself to actually bump Bus, but the fantasies still destroyed your union. I could see it. I could see it. Do you think that there haven't been any infidelities in Will and Jada's marriage? Or do you think that they just ain't gonna tell because they don't want, one, a lot of offers, and two, people to find out, well, who was zooming who? I just realized the biggest betrayal that you could ever have in a marriage. I've seen it. When Cecil's dumb ass took that $25,000 out of their joint account and pissed it away on the magic beans known as Kid Force. That's a fucking betrayal. I get 38 hot every time I think about him stealing that money and just pissing it away. Just pissing it away. That's a betrayal. That's a betrayal I could never get over. I'll slap him if I see him. And Simone just gonna do this. Come on, Cecil, come on. Okay, let me listen to this Chris Brown and Drake No Guidance song. Let's see if it's the song of the summer. Nope. It's like every other boring Drake song out there. You and Cracky Brown can keep it. Apparently don't nobody like being number 2 because DJ Khaled threw a tantrum when his album debuted at number 2. Girl, how is your furniture doing? That's what I want to know. Anybody buying that tacky ass furniture? You're gonna make more money from the furniture than that album. I can tell you that. Ask Riri. He's upset because the label wasn't understanding streaming services and bundle deals to get his album to number 1. I mean, that's what Madonna do. She'll bundle her ticket sales with her album, so that way you go on and buy the ticket and you can put her ass at #1. He overhyped the record and blew the album up as the biggest of his career, and it wasn't. You see, you can't be on that Queen shit. I don't say, ooh, honey, this is going to be the best pop roast ever. This is going to be the best allegedly show. I just put the video out and let y'all enjoy the art. 100,000 downloads of his album that were sold through a bundle deal with an energy drink weren't included on the Billboard charts. I would be pissed too, because you probably sold that shit at a loss just to get #1, to get that #1 press and promo. In Basketball Wives news, Tami Roman has secretly married that poor guy that she dates. I mean, you better have one hell of a prenup, because they challenging him these days. Grace Hightower, Robert De Niro's estranged wife, she's supposed to get $1 million per year for every year of marriage, a $6 million apartment, and some other shit. But she say, I'm sorry, honey, he worth $500,000. Fuck this prenup. Yeah, I signed it, and fuck it now. I want more. So I think I may get a spiritual marriage, but you ain't getting half my shit. Nope. I finally got myself 2 damn cents, and you think you gonna walk away with one of my pennies? Forget it. But ooh, 49-year-old Roman and 32-year-old Reggie Youngblood. Youngblood, right. Youngblood, oh my God. What? I mean, I don't want no 49-year-old. I could barely deal with a 43-year-old. At 36, it's like, to me, it's time to get equally yoked with age. Like, it's no longer cute to be like, ooh, he a little older. Like, because now you're going to end up a Nene, and don't nobody want that. 49 and 32. So in 10 years, he's going to be 42, and you going to be, good luck with that, Tami. Good luck. I think marriages should have an expiration date. Like, after 5 years, you have to renew, or that shit just expires. Walmart gives a customer a graduation cake made out of styrofoam. Your first problem is you can get a lot of shit at Walmart, but don't go there for a sheet cake. Either go to a real bakery, or just go to the baked goods aisle or the baking aisle. Get yourself a Duncan Hines box. They got a good moist cake. I'll either get the funfetti, I'll do spice and a cream cheese, or a regular chocolate cake with German chocolate icing. You can't fuck up those three. They got the icings right there. Duncan Hines. Duncan Hines. I ain't never had a bad Duncan Hines. But Walmart, for the bakery, I might let them fuck with the rotisserie chicken, but that would be about it. I wouldn't go there for a baked good. I'm sorry, honey. You could have gotten some Chips Ahoy and warmed them up in the microwave, and they would have been better. Chips Ahoy with the little candies in them, those used to be my favorite. I'd have rather had some Breyers cookies and cream than that bullshit. I mean, ain't nobody eating sheet cakes like that, no way. Quiet as it's kept. Y'all really out here eating sheet cakes? I don't do that. Like, I'll do a small homemade, or I'll do a cupcake, but just a sheet cake from a non-bakery. Like, if it's a good bakery, a reputable bakery, a known bakery, and even then, I'd rather get something fancy and different, like the sugared croissants at Dominic Ansel Bakery. They call them DKAs. But, yeah, you went to Walmart for a cake. I don't know what the fuck you was thinking. Maybe even one of them small round ones, although I wouldn't fuck with that because them icings be too sugary. No, Duncan Hines. Duncan Hines. So you asked for it. The shit was made out of styrofoam, but the shit wouldn't have been no good no way. Shit ain't edible regardless. So, child, you just now finding out it's styrofoam. Honey, I been knew. You should have asked me. That's the problem. You didn't ask me. People could save so much time. Just go and put your questions in the comments. I'll do what I can. Because I can't. And speaking of can't, girl, we got some more growing up hip-hop news. Oh, I know y'all don't give a fuck. I just saw some eyes roll through the screen like, oh, he know we don't give a fuck about this shit, but come on with it. Come on with it. So Peppa's daughter, Peppa and Tretch's daughter, Egypt, who's a really nice young lady, she's not boring. She just doesn't have anything to do on the show. Well, her indigent, who has 2 children by 24, he's proposing marriage on stage this upcoming season. Not Atlanta, the regular one where they go between New York with the Yawn sisters and California with Romeo and his lack of personality. I feel sorry for the girl. She 19, 20, and she gonna marry him. I mean, I couldn't imagine being 19 or 20 and dealing with somebody with kids. Ooh. Ooh. It's too young. It's too young. And it's putting yourself in the line of fire to be a baby mama, and you don't want that. Speaking of baby mamas, Carl Crawford had his 5th child with his 5th baby mama, who wasn't Evelyn. So now Evelyn's kid has 2 more siblings to split child support with. I know she's just ecstatic. Portia got more tax problems. According to The Blast, she done paid off that $240,000 with the quickness, but she still owes Fulton County $19,935.48. And with interest and other late fees, the bill has ballooned to $27,846.34. Portia, you better get your finances in order or you gonna be broke just like when that sissy left you. Oh, this is interesting. So, and you have to take responsibility for your action news. That piece of shit heifer who took a picture of the woman that worked for the DC Metro just eating her lunch on the train. I thought we weren't supposed to eat on the train. And the woman told her, you need to worry about yourself. I mean, it's a worker eating on the train. They work there, so you know she ain't really got no break room to go to. Let her have her sandwich and do her job. It's customers ain't supposed to eat on the train. The workers can do what the fuck they want. Well, this heifer was supposed to have a book coming out, and the company shelved that shit. They were like, honey, what you did was racist. Even though you Asian, it's still racist, and we can't be associated with you. So they shelved her book, and now she gonna try to sue them for $13 million, but honey, the shit wasn't gonna sell for that. You gonna have a real hard time in this climate proving that that company had to put your shit out and support your racist behavior. They don't. They don't. So you just lost an opportunity of a lifetime, and now they have the rights to your book. They ain't gonna give them back. Your shit just gonna sit there as it should. This is a perfect lesson in shut that mouth and mind your fucking business. If you would just shut up and let her eat her food, you'd be selling books. Instead, you're gonna try to play in court, and you're gonna lose. Here's a statement from the company. Rare Bird is aware that an author distributed by us, Natasha Tynes, and published by an imprint that is sub-distributed by us, California Cold Blood, did something truly horrible today in tweeting a picture of a Metro worker eating her breakfast on the train this morning and drawing attention to her employer. Black women face a constant barrage of this kind of inappropriate behavior directed towards them and a constant policing of their bodies. We think this is unacceptable and have no desire to be involved with anyone who thinks it's acceptable to jeopardize a person's safety and ability to work. Over a damn Egg McMuffin. Yeah, so fuck her. Fuck her all days, fuck her all ways. Meghan Markle isn't really a tiara kind of girl. Girl, that's you. I'm sorry. Once I get my HRH, His Royal Highness, every day, something's going on this head. Every day. You cannot put that shit on if you want to, honey. I'm putting my crown on. Jane Krakowski wants her own celebrity fragrance. I guess you could call it almost B-. Oh yeah, you. That's what you should call it. That's exactly what you should call it. Oh yeah, you. Because, you know, we like you, but we forget about you. So whenever we think of you, oh yeah, you. So I think that's what it should be. What would it smell like? Reminiscence. Peter Gunz is suing Media Takeout for that story about him getting the 19-year-old pregnant. I want to know what lawyer he found that would take on this bullshit pro bono. Cause you know he ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So where are you getting money for this frivolous lawsuit when every dime you make needs to go towards child support? I mean, hell, you done had 4 plotline babies just on Love and Hip Hop alone. And so he had his lawyer fire off a cease and desist that was probably $25. He gives me some type of legal Zoom tea. But let's see if media take out Prince of Retraction, because they gonna look at that and wipe their ass with it. And honestly, there's no harm that it did, because we all thought you would fuck a 19-year-old. You'd ruin a 23-year-old's life, but oh my God, a teen? No, that's beyond you. Girl, you better go somewhere and try to parent. That's what you need to do. And in embarrassing on T news, why did Stephanie Mills come out of her face with this Instagram post about the Beyonce bullshit? She posted a picture of Beyonce and Nicole and that camel at that game. And she says, Nicole Curran, what can I say? You are the wife to an NBA team owner, and Beyonce is the wife of a billionaire. Nicole Curran is actually the wife to a multi-billionaire. He has $3 billion to Jay-Z's $1. You know, if you're gonna point it out, be right about it. But why are you leaning across the queen bee allegedly asking about a fucking lime? So you really think she was like, hey Jay, after the game, can we ditch Beyonce and can you give me the real camel hump? Do you think that she did in front of Beyonce? If she wasn't there, I could be like, okay, putting allegedly on it, we know he cheats. She was right there. Like, I really don't think she was offering him fellatio in front of the wife. But I digress. I'm sure with all the noise in the arena, you could have simply asked his beautiful wife what her husband wanted in his vodka soda. FYI, little nasty Nikki, never disrespect Queen Bee by leaning over her. I think they've been married long enough for her to know what he likes in his drinks. After all, she is Mrs. Sean Carter. Girl, what were you on? What were you on? You must have been drunky boo. What time did she post this nonsense? You must have been drunky fucking boo. Worrying about marriages that ain't yours. Overreacting to shit that's going on in public, allegedly about a fucking lie. Oh my God. Ooh, honey, I tell you, I hope she's okay, because that's giving me an early onset tea. You know they get crotchety. Oh my God, y'all remember lovely Mimi from Love and Hip Hop? I barely do too, but she was at Harrah's, and I swear nothing good happens at Harrah's. Stay the fuck out of Harrah's. They got all Nelly money. He done blown all his money at a Harrah's, and now lovely Mimi was at Harrah's, and she dropped an ecstasy bag on the floor, and of course somebody spotted it and arrested her ass for felony possession of a Schedule I controlled substance. And she was in North Carolina, so it's like, you can't be in them, you know, Bible Belt Jesus states, because all they want to do is put people in jail for the same shit they be doing. I mean, if you want to poison yourself, you feel free. If you ain't driving, I don't care. I want to know who the fuck was watching her in a casino drop a bag of ecstasy and then call the police. Who? It's a casino. I imagine a lot of drugs hit that flow. They was watching her ass, and I don't even know why she ain't famous and she ain't pretty. Fascinating. Nene denies that she's being forced to sit out for the first half of the Roa season. She said, we just negotiating contracts, and that's why I'm not filming yet. Yeah, you're negotiating your pay cut. All right, well, I'm going to see you soon for something.
Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly. Allegedly.
So as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.